name?
Shannon Morren.
And what play are you doing?
A Midsummer Night's Dream.
And what's that about?
It's about four lovers. It's set in a forest. You know, there's Titania and Oberon, they're king and queen of the fairies, of course. There's it's the Mechanicals, they're doing a play within a play. So obviously we're doing the play Midsummer Night's Dream, but also inside of this play, they're doing another play which is about a lion and so on, and just a play within a play, basically.
Yeah.
So obviously then there's the four lovers. Two of the lovers, they're both in love, but then it's kind of a bit mixed because all the lovers are in love with each other. Is that correct, Jem?
Yeah, it gets mixed up.
Yeah, it gets mixed up, and then obviously then there's Puck that comes along, and he's obviously like, obviously my character's the head fairy, so I'm like Titania's little pal sort of thing, and then so is Puck is obviously Oberon's, like, you know, he's like head of the guy fairies. I mean, I don't think there's actually any guy fairies in there, but so then Puck comes along because Oberon's asked him to put a love spell. He puts a love spell on them, then they all fall in love with one another, and you know, there's who gets turned into a donkey? Bottom gets, yeah, that's his name. Sorry, there's so many characters. Bottom gets turned into a donkey, and obviously Titania goes to sleep. When she wakes, obviously the love potion that's get poured on her eyes is, you know, she's supposed to fall in love with the first thing she sees. So it could be a plant, could be a dog, but obviously it's Bottom who's turned into a donkey, and she's madly in love with him, and you know, gracing it. So yeah, that's what the play's about.
So you said your character was the head fairy. Can you expand a bit more on your character?
Well, basically, obviously, there's Titania. She's like queen of the fairies, and then I'm head fairy. Then there's all these like other little fairies, like Please Blossom, Cobweb, Mustard Seed. So obviously Titania looks after me, and I look after the other little fairies. But obviously my role, obviously, if Titania tells me something, I need to distribute that to the other little fairies, and obviously they'll go and do them jobs, whereas I don't really do jobs for Titania. I'm normally, she tells me something and I'll go tell the other fairies, and you know, they'll do them jobs, because obviously the head fairy, that's quite a high status. Obviously Titania's the highest, then you've got me, then all these other little fairies, they do matter, but they kind of don't. It's like the same with Oberon and Puck. Like Oberon's the, you know, the king of the other fairies, then there's Puck. I think Puck's kind of like his own little lone wolf sort of thing throughout the play, but obviously like my character, she's her and Puck, I'd say their relationship as well between head fairy. She hasn't actually got a name, has she really?
Not in the script.
Not in the script, there's no name in the movie neither. But obviously head fairy and Puck, they are like, they're kind of mischievous with each other, you know, because Puck's quite flirty, flirts with all the other fairies, but really his best interest is the head fairy, and it's a very heated, flirty scene. Whereas obviously with the lovers, you know, you know that they're gonna be in love, and the same again with Titania and Oberon, they're in love, but it's kind of like it's a love-hate. They hate each other. You see that contrasted throughout the play with their acting styles, and the same again with Puck and head fairy. How we've obviously, you know, put it together is I'm quite a sexy character, and Puck's, you know, casually, like, always going to be a mischievous character, and he's like, you know, dead flirtatious with me, but it's like hidden feelings, like none of us are going to confess our feelings, but you see the chemistry there sort of thing. So yeah.
How are you doing with your lines?
Well, obviously there's not many to learn. I mean, I think I'll get nervous learning lines, so I kind of put it off, but I mean, because I've had that many read-throughs with the script, you kind of pick it up and you kind of know what you're saying. It's kind of almost like, obviously it is poetry, but it's kind of almost like a song, like it rhymes. So obviously like over hill, over dale, like that's like kind of like a rhyme sort of thing. So you know your next line. So I would say I'm okay with my lines, just, you know, they need to be perfected. But obviously we've still got quite, I think it's like 4 weeks, is it? 3 or 4 weeks. We've still got a lot of time, a lot of more rehearsal time for the show, so when the show does come, my lines will be perfected and I'd know them backwards in my sleep. But at the moment I'd say I'm quite okay. I don't have many lines throughout, it's just obviously staging and, you know, blocking. That's my main concern at the moment, because obviously in my scene, one of my probably my main scene where I've got the most lines, there's a part that needs to get blocked with the fairies at the back, which hasn't actually, you know, we haven't had no time, so you know, we just stood at the back, you know, just going with whatever. I mean, I know there's supposed to be a kissing scene between me and Puck. You know, like catchy kissy sort of thing, where Puck's chasing after me, you know, again with a mischievous sort of thing. So obviously then all that links together as well. So I'd say lines, not a problem at the moment.
So is there anything you're worried about, or are you confident with the thing as a whole?
I think the more I rehearse, I get more confident, but when obviously like when I'm at home and I'm going to sleep and I think I can't rehearse on my own, I need to be with the class and stuff and, you know, actually doing it, but that's probably my only worry. But like I said, by the time it is show time, everything will be fine and everyone will know the lines. You know, it will have been that rehearsed so much. We know the blocking in our sleep, we know our lines backwards, do you know what I mean? We could probably do a full run through without getting prompt. By the time rehearsal's over, its actual show date will be perfect. So that's all really.
Okie dokie, thank you.
Thank you.